Hey guys, this is Chris here. Today I'm here to showcase my project. My project is an entry point tracker which is used to notify us when a person has entered the building or when he exits it. So, when a person enters the building, he has to scan one of these barcode cards on the camera. As soon as he scans it, a notification will be sent to me saying Jose has entered and at the time of which he has entered. This is useful to know which all people are in the building and what time they have entered, and when they exit the same notification will be sent to our phone saying they have exited. This is useful for us. So now that we know basically how the project works, let's see the demo of the project. Let's get to it. So guys, now I'll be showing you how the project is done. So I'll run the program on my computer. I have these barcode cards which contain the QR code, so I'll be placing these under the camera, which is over here. So I'll place a card. So if you can come here, it said is printing here Joseph Thomas, and a notification has come in my phone. As you can see, person entrance record, Jose has entered the house. This is the basic idea of the project. Now if I put for example my sister, which is Joanna, the name has been printed in the console and a notification has come as well, as you can see here. This is the basic idea for all the cards over here. These cards, 5 of these for each of my family members. All of these have these QR codes which we scan. It will get their name because this is the data inside the barcode cards. I will explain what's going on later in the video. So this is how the project is done. So when people are entering the building, they had to scan this card so that we can know who all have entered the house. They will also scan it when they exit. So then a different message will be saying that they have exited, because I've written that kind of code as well. So now I will show you what's happening at the back end. So let's get to it. So guys, now that you've seen the demo of the project, let's see what's happening at the back end. So the tools which have been used for the project are Python, PyZbar, OpenCV Python, and PushBullet. Python is the base for all the code. All the code is written and executed there. PyZbar is a package which helps us to read QR codes and display the data which is inside them. I use this to read the data which is present in my QR code on my card. So this will read the data on the QR code and tell what is inside and tell what's that data. OpenCV Python is used to capture our webcam feed. We have PushBullet. PushBullet is where the messages are sent. So for example, if I enter the building, a message will be sent to the PushBullet app saying Chris has entered at this time. This is the basic idea of the project. Let's see what's happening after that. Python is capturing the webcam feed from our camera. That's the first step. Then as soon as the QR code card is placed under the camera, it will read the QR code. This bar, it will display what is inside the QR code. It will contain some data. Like I designed these QR codes by myself. I will show you how I did this up later in the video. So these QR codes, I have designed what data should be inside them. For example, for my QR code in the QR cards, it will contain Chris Thomas juice. So we will compare this data to our own data. So if the data inside of QR codes is equal to Chris Thomas Joe's, example like this, if the barcode data is equal to our data, then we will send a message to our app. So basically, the idea is if barcode data is equal to Chris Thomas Joe's is equal to pushbullet app dot send message Chris has entered and the timing. This is the basic idea of the project. Now I will show you how I have created the QR code online. So let's get to it. Hey guys, so I'll show you how I created the QR code. As you can see, this is the first website I originally went to, but there is no text here. I thought I'll do a vCard plus, as you can see over here. So I can fill in all my details, but when I finish it, it will tell me that this will only be work. It will only work for 7 days, and after that, it will no longer be scannable. The even more horrifying part about this website is it said with tracking. So It will track the people who scan this QR code. I realized that this is not a good idea. I'd surfed the internet for more QR code generators, but most of them were paid, otherwise, the QR codes will not work. So, I went across this website. This website is called qrcodegenerator.com. So, it has lots of things for what you want to do, Bitcoin, Twitter, etc. I went with text. I entered my name, Chris Thomas Jose. So then it has an option called scan tracking, but I don't need it. And then if I download a JPG, it does not have anything. No, no trial, no error. We can scan it as long as we want. As you can see, it's being generated. You don't, and then if you open it, it'll open up. So this is actually a fair easier way. I had to surf the internet for a long time. I went on YouTube for a few tutorials. It was really hard to find this, but I found it. So this is where I found out the QR codes. I generated them. At the beginning of the project, I was actually going to use barcodes. But barcodes, as you know, when printing, they come out blurred. On mobile screens, they are a problem because according to the brightness, the camera will not pick it up. So I tried these QR codes. These QR codes worked out amazing. So this is how I created the QR codes. Yeah, so this is the main idea of the project. So that's it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more content.